Hello and good day. So, where do you want to be in 5 years? Today I'm going to talk about the general plan and dream you have, what ways to go about setting that up and figuring it out, and helping you to look forward to improve yourself and figure out what is best for your situation. Now, I say 5 years because it's generally a good number to have a close enough idea that even despite the numerous variables, you can have a pretty good idea of what level you want to be at by that point. And in addition, long enough that you have plenty of time and security to be able to figure out how to get there. But you can choose a different number. Where do you want to be in 3 years? Where do you want to be in 10 years? But the idea being, where do you want to be? What do you want to be doing? How secure and financially able do you want to be? Like, what is your dream? What variables are there in your dream? Set up a plan to get there and figure out what takes you there the fastest. If you have a choice between one job and another, what gets you there the fastest? If you need an education, are you working on being able to do that and do that debt-free and do that to maximize your gain? Are you able to figure out what you need to accomplish your dream? And are you able to actually eventually accomplish your dream? Making sure you're going in the right direction is a huge motivator and a huge importance to succeeding. Now, you can stumble your way into failure, but if you stumble your way into success, you're probably going to stumble your way back into failure at some point. So you need to, or should, have the want to plan ahead and to figure out and motivate and just improve yourself and actually enjoy and be happy to actually be working towards your dream, figuring out and understanding that it's temporary, whatever situation you may be in, or if you're already at your dream point, how can you better improve it? How can you better make it easier on yourself? Say your dream is to eventually become self-employed or start your own business by doing something, etc., ... Or say you want to be in a certain position, a certain field or practice. Then what kind of education and skill do you need to get there? And what process and how quickly and how able are you able to do that? And just figuring out and working towards that is a immensely valuable skill, in addition to being a huge motivation to know that you're on the right track. And it helps you to make important decisions of what gets me there faster. A very valuable skill or lesson to learn is, which do I want more? Do I want this now, this later, this, whatever scenario may be? Do I want this more or do I want this more? Do I want a little bit of this to slow down the process to getting this? Like, figuring out the balance. It is whatever the situation may be. For example, do you want $10 now, $100 a couple years from now, or $1,000 tens of years from now? Now, these are just relatively random numbers, but the idea of you're obviously going to need something now to base needs and a little bit of luxury to enjoy yourself. And then you're going to want something in the future to reward yourself, to improve, and to set yourself up even more. And then in the long term, of course, you want to be able to move your assets to improving that so you can have 10, 100 times more what you had or would have had if you just waste or spend it now. Say, for example, you like cars, you like you like toys like that. Instead of buying a brand new car now, if you save, invest, and act smart, then you can buy it tens of years from now. You can buy significantly more without even being a large part of your world. And even though I use that equation, 10, 100, and 1,000, or sets of 10, 100, and 1,000, and that doesn't even include the income. If you have $10, 100, or 1,000, but then that's also producing you income. Say that 1,000 is actually a million, and then let's say a million, 100,000, and 10,000. If you're talking 10,000 at 12%, that's $1,200. If you're talking 100,000, that's $12,000. And you're talking a million, that's 120,000. You can get a lot more luxury, a lot more done at the higher income without even touching the nest egg. So just to give you a general thought of sacrifice now and improve your later, and also enjoying now and figuring out, what do I want more? This now, this later? Do I want this or this? Whatever it is for your situation, there isn't usually, there might not always be a right or wrong answer. It's just a matter of, what do you want? So, and what takes you there fastest. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And if you'd like to hear more content like this, feel free to subscribe, and have a good day.